Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Lions Den. I'm Hunter Smith with Coach Henry Ellard. Now, Coach, before we get into Lions football, one thing that happened over the weekend, this past weekend in the NFL, Rams got off to their first 7-0 start since 1985. Yeah. That, of course, was your third year in the NFL. Yeah. Do you remember the 85 season at all?
Yes, I do. I remember it very well. And the big thing I remember about going into the NFC Championship game against the Chicago Bears. The Buddy Ryan's defense is what we ran into. Of course, we fell short that particular game, but that was Eric Dickerson carried us on his back. I tell you what, we had the running game going. We wasn't throwing the ball very often, so I was blocking down the field. But I tell you what, it was a great year, great memories from that year.
Now, do you think the Rams are poised to make another trip to the NFC Championship game this year?
They get the chance. You know, and I'm curious to see how as the season goes on, how they finish. That's what it comes down. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Now on to Lions football. You guys have a long road trip this week. You're going to be on a bus for about 4.5, 5 hours. How do you mentally prepare your team for a long road trip like this one?
Tell you what, it's tough. It really is. The best thing you can do is what we do. We'll go down there early and give guys a chance to get off the bus, sit around, and then refocus is really what it's all about because, like I said, a long bus trip can take a lot out of you. So it's always good to get there early, be able to walk around, shake it out a little bit, refocus themselves, and prepare themselves for the game.
Now, who's an X factor on this St. Joseph team that you guys are really going to have to keep in check if you want to give yourself a winning chance? I
think the biggest thing on their offensive side of the ball, you have to contain the running back and tackling as a group. I think is the most important part. And, of course, quarterback, not letting him throw anything, get behind us, I think is another part of it. But defensively, just rallying and keeping everything in front of them and tackling is what it comes down to.
Now, Your team has really been defined this year as a second-half team. How can you make sure the first half mirrors the second half in this game?
We just got to come out and make plays. You know, we can't be hesitant. Sometimes we sit and wait for something to happen rather than making things happen, and we talked about that. They did a great job in the St. Michael's game of coming out and playing hard because we built off of Geneva. And that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'll talk to them about this week is we got to do the same thing. In that St. Michael's game, we got to come out, we got to play, not wait for something to happen, but make something happen.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck on Friday. Lions traveling down to Brownsville for their game this Friday. If you're unable to make the trip, no worries. I will be live streaming the game. Look for the link on gosachristian.org on Friday. I'm Hunter Smith. This has been Inside the Lions Den.